Good afternoon, everyone. A little bit later than I'd hoped, but we're here for a special edition of Outlaw PD Gaming, playing WWE Champions 2021. If you were with me last night, I announced that I'd be doing a special stream this afternoon. Coming from my main account, we were going to do some League 15 loot pools, a bunch of key pools, and and I was going to do one other special thing. Um, we'll get to that later. Here we are in my main account. Let's just dive right in, shall we? First, we'll start off with the Wrestlemania Unleashed briefcases. About 118 of these to do. Um, don't have Drew, don't have Earthquake, don't have Kofi, don't have AJ, don't have Ronda, don't have Root of All Evil Alistair, don't have Lana. So there's a lot here I don't have. I do have a cat in my lap. Don't have Razor, don't have the man Becky. So let's see what we can get out of this. 15% chance of something. All right, the rares here are shards as well. So more realistically, it's a 1.6% chance of getting something good, but even shards help out. So here we go. Start off with Charlotte. Just opened her up in the other account last night. Striker Finn. Cesaro. Seth. Sammy. Phenom Taker. Just recently got him in this account. 3-star Woods. And hey, look at that. There's a Razor. Now, he's not super rare, but he just one that I had never gotten before. But happy to get him. NXT Alistair. TV. AJ. More Cesaro. Some Kane shards. A little more Cesaro. Corbin. Roman. That'll be one interesting thing to see if they put the shards for the icons of WrestleMania and other things, or if they will exclusively be available through the stores. Naomi. Triple H. Some more Triple H. Halfway through the first round. Sammy. Some shards for that Razor would be nice. IRS. $1 Million Man right behind him. And back to IRS. With Pax Day coming up, those shards might be helpful. Woods. Ben. Roman shards. Diesel shards. Some Finn. Or Sammy. Bulldog. Getting inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. Triple H. Cesaro. AJ. 2-star gold. IRS. All right, so the first 40 are done. Got a fuse out of that as well. Phenom Taker was a fuse, and Razor was new. So not a bad start. Let's go to the second 40. Oh yeah! Don't quite do it as well as Savage does. Looks like IRS is going to be my popular one from these pools. Or Cesaro. A lot of him too. And all these pools are free. It's just a matter of doing the work to get the keys. So while there's a chance to get some really good things, you don't expect to. But somebody out there is getting me good 4-star characters. So why can't it be me? Over 1,000 Cesaro shards tucked away. Hey, DVD Kiwi, how you doing? Good to see you. Icon Sting shards, those will be helpful for me. Right now I have the tokens to take him to 5-star. I just need to give him a few more levels and a couple of moves, so Eater of Worlds, Bray. I did send Scopely support a follow-up about the missing Bray in my from the beginning account, and we'll see if we how long it takes to hear back from them. For those that weren't familiar, I had 2 of the Trickster Brays in my account. I had a 3-star silver and a 3-star bronze version, so I sent him a message to remove one of them because it was causing some gameplay issues, and they did remove the duplicate, the 3-star bronze one, and gave me shards. But in the process, it also removed my striker Bray, which is kind of bad because being one of the MP trainers, he's pretty important. So I sent him a message to see if I can get that one back. Doing pretty well. Getting the stream here in the late afternoon. Yeah, that's the one I had the duplicate of, the Face of Fear Bray. Viper Orton. It's a new one on the day. A little more Sammy. MDM. Sammy. Lawler. If you don't have the MP trainers, you're seeing these keys are good. They're almost all in there. See, I've got shards for Lawler, Sting, Bray. That leaves Akam, Steel, and what am I missing? Woods. We guys had wood shards too today, so yeah, I got 4 of the 6 from these key pools. The only one that I'm leaning heavily to is the striker Becky. The reason being, I don't have any female strikers on my roster, so that she's going to be the first one I go after. Then the others will be, there's no urgency to them, but as they come. Which I think it's Seth that is the powerhouse one for the showdowns. So he'd be the first one I'd go after from those, because right now I'm running a lot of Bam Bam and showdowns. The thing is, my most popular showdown lineup is 2 powerhouses, and you can't use or get the double bonus that way. So I'll either have to swap out Vader for somebody else, or just get the 1 bonus. But I'm most looking forward to the last set, because I love faction feuds. So any bonuses for that is going to be great. A few more Sting. If if you haven't seen the gameplay for any of the new ones that were announced this week, a lot of that is being put out by the Big Five content creators. Go check out YouTube and should be able to find them. So this round wasn't quite as good as the first round, but some decent shards in there. And last round. I could probably get this up to 40, but we'll just do the 38 we got. After this, we'll look at Razor and then go do the League 15 pools. Got 40 of them lined up. Mark Henry, someone new for the day. Daniel Bryan, $1 Million Man. Sammy. Next week, I'm not sure if I'll have any special streams. My regular episodes fall nicely within the WrestleMania schedule, with Tuesday being the Hall of Fame and Friday being the SmackDown before WrestleMania. Hey, Fish Cat, how you doing? So, but you never know. Come on, let's get something good. I can't complain. I already got one new character out of this, but second one would be big. Orphan. Bulldog. More $1 Million Man, back to back. He's one that I've looked at a few times to pull to 4-star, but just have never pulled the trigger on him yet. Godfather serves all my loot breaking needs. Boss Man. Naomi. Bulldog. Um, After we finish these polls, I'll show you the tech support question I have from this account. Still hoping to get some resolution on. It's nothing game breaking, but it's still something that you would think should work. Yes and no. They did get rid of the second Trickster Bray and gave me shards for him, but in doing so, it somehow also got rid of my Striker Bray. So I have the Trickster Bray issue is fixed, and I have a message into them to try to get a Striker Bray put back. Whoever I was doing the support chat with was very kind. He quickly saw what the issue was and resolved it quickly, but apparently the resolution had another bug to it. All right, our last pool. All right. So nothing in the last bunch either, but still can't complain. Couple of fuses and flip them around here. One new character for my account, Razor of the Authors of Pain. Torture Rack Submission. Place one submission gem and do 337 for 2 turns. Sit out Power Bomb, 275, and choose a gem to make into a silence gem. Death Valley Driver, 179, and choose a gem to make blue. Full Nelson Slam, 295, and make a random row break into a silence. So not much exciting right off as a card to use, but where his value comes in is right here. Trainer. Moves to generate green gems, create more green gems. Uh, Now you could use the Triple H that you can pay to use to also do this, but I didn't have any other green gem generators, and at 9,000, blue moves start with one more move point. So combining him with Lawler on some superstars will push a lot of moves into the um, turn one era or area. Link with the Authors of Pain, Acom, blue gem charged move by 2 more move points, Raw and Modern Era. All right, so the other bug that I sent in, we have this nice 4-star guy here named Shawn Michaels. We have this nice little title. Let's go look at our straps that we have available. And Everything's grayed out. I can't choose any of them. But right here, here's this title just sitting there. 4-star, Shawn Michaels. So they haven't set up the icons of WrestleMania Shawn Michaels to be recognized by this belt. It'll go on any of the other Shawns, but well, actually, we can show that titles. That's not the one I want. Where are you at, Sean? Right there. So when I choose Equip, DX Sean and Heartbreak Kid Sean are choices, but the icon of WrestleMania Sean is not a choice and probably should be. So we'll see if they fix that up. All right, so back to our loot pools. And Silver League 15 loot. Got a nice 40 ready. Now, I have every one of the superstars that is available in this loot pool. So it's just making them all bigger and better or getting shards for some of them. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, DVD Kiwi. Like, what titles do you hang on to? Like you saw, I had the War Raiders or Viking Raiders title in there. I don't have any one of them. I have the Street Profits title, though I didn't have either of them. It's like just the titles sit around until I either get the superstar to put on it or maybe eventually I'll have to cash them in for the parts to upgrade other titles. But for now, they're just fine sitting there in case I do hit any of them. I've been considering working on Striker Alistair just because I have the Alistair belt. But yeah, these three here, I don't have any of them at 4-star gold, so those would all be good. Of the silvers, I do have Kalisto at 4 silver, but those two aren't there yet. AJ and Wendy, I have at 4 silver. I don't have Farouk. I don't have Savage. Hart, I believe I do. Sheik is not. IRS is. Finn is. Those two aren't. So there is some leveling possibility here. And then he's not. So only a 1% chance it featured, but once again, this is free stuff. All you have to do is just do the work. Yeah, you're probably right. You spend a little cash and expand your belt keep and just hang on to them. All right. After we get through these 40, I'm going to do my very first 5-star Bronze character gameplay. Um, I went out on the web and did a quick search, and there might be some out there, but I couldn't find any 5-star gameplay for the superstar that I'm going to do. So if you have watched my stream, you know which 3 superstars I have at 5-star, and one of them's had a ton of 5-star gameplay on DJ DJ stream. So 50-50 on which one I'm going to do. Another 3-star. Gender 3-star. Haven't been hitting too many 4-stars with these recently. It might be telling me it's time to get out of League 15. Just haven't been in any hurry. Shinsuke. Big Red Machine Kane. Nice. It's a great feeling getting that first 5-star. Now slowly saving up to get your first 5-star silver, and I imagine by the time I do that, they'll be ready for 5-star gold. Another 3-star Rick. Jake. I just need a bunch of levels on him to get him to 5-star. I have the tokens sitting there, and his moves are all maxed. Just haven't used the coins on him. He was the first 4-star gold character I got, and the tokens were the closest at that time, but just haven't worked with him. Brett. I imagine we'll be seeing him in the icons next week, or when they come out next. Yeah, we haven't seen a Brett. We haven't seen a Hogan. We haven't seen a Rock. Imagine there'll be a female in there. Charlotte, probably. Be interesting to see who the last 6 are. Oh, a Cena. And a Lawrence Taylor, since he headlined a WrestleMania. That's got to be in there. He's got to be. Still no 4 stars in this 40. Good number of 3 stars though. I think the worst 40 pull I had, I got 1 3 star and no 4 stars. So can't call this one terrible. Going to be loaded up on Jinder and Rick. I know my car insurance or the warranty on my BMW has expired, even though I don't own a BMW. Last chance. Okay. So, no fours, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 3 star bronze out of the 40. So, yeah, I'm going to call that a success. Not many different superstars within those 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, only 5 different superstars in that 18, but M5 are going to be set. And we got 15 more for the next time. With regards to my level League 15 progress, I have 7 of 10 superstars at 4 star gold. Um, right now, I'm working on Carmella as number 8. And then I'm not sure who 9 or 10 will be. And 10 more level 13 or yeah, level 13 moves and 7 more superstars at 180. Those will come. That's just investing coins, and it's just something I haven't done much of. There's always a need for coins. All right. Before we go to our superstar gameplay, let's up over here real quick and let you know that you can uh, check out old episodes of Outlaw PD Gaming on YouTube, tinyurl.com/Outlaw PD Gaming. I don't use Twitter much, but there's the address if you want to follow me there. I can be reached on Discord, Outlaw PD 3842, and I regularly stream Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern and Friday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern. Come hang out with me if you're available. Now let's head back in and do some 5-star bronze character gameplay with Eddie Guerrero. A lot of people have used Eddie Guerrero, and there's a lot of uh, uh, gameplay with. Let's go with his the traditional one you see. You traditionally see the gory special submission, 7 submission gems for 5 turns, the low blow, steal 36,000 health, and the monkey flip to reshuffle the board. However, his 5-star move is a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Mine isn't completely leveled up yet, but a 2-cost move, 6,000 damage, and choose 2 columns to swap. This is a lot more controllable than the monkey flip. So we'll pop that in. Well, let's actually put it in the right slot. Okay, there we go. Trainers, I go with the traditional woods to add 4 MP so that the submission and the low blow are both ready on turn 2, and in a lot of cases are ready on turn 1, whether it be through tag team links or perks. Zombie Brock, submission slash 3 turns longer and do 20% more damage. I currently have Zombie Finn on, take 40% less damage from blue submission moves, but he fits in better when I get Finn to 9,000. At 9,000, steal health moves steal 10% more, which will help out Eddie. And then right now I have Tozawa to reduce submissions, but there's probably something better to go in this slot because I shouldn't be hit with too many submissions, but I haven't figured out what I want to put there yet. Now, titles, I don't have a legendary title for him. I would love to get one. I'm running. Well, the belt has. What is that? I guess it's move. Oh, there we go. Yeah, move damage. No, that's from my bum. Okay, so yeah, it's this one here, this bonus. All gems do 5% more damage. That was on the belt itself. The medals I have are providing increased superstar HP by 20% and 15% to all move damage. When I get better ones, I'm probably going to swap out the 2 superstar HP ones for 2 more of the move damage ones. Blue move damage, an additional 30,000, and I still got a few levels to go, so that's going to creep up as I slowly level that up. Then these other ones are pretty standard. Some little bit of health increase on the one and 14% move defense on the other before I swap them out. If I were to get a legendary belt, the plate that I'd want to get is down here, external positivity. Breaking 3 or more black gems will get you 3 purple move points at the end of the turn, which will help fuel the submission. In lieu of that, I could also go with the DX one, which puts the cross break gems on. The one that I use for, well, yeah, I use them for Bam Bam. Click in the right place there. Yeah, 2 words for you. 50% chance to create 2 random X break gems each time you use the signature move or swipe a gem. Looking at the other ones I have right now, the chaotic blast, creating blast gems. That's not really going to help much. Godfather's Mojo. Whenever you break 5 or more loot gems, get 5 more purple move points. That's a long shot. It could be helpful, but there's better options. Bad attitude. Break 3 or more blue, gets 3 or more black. Eddie doesn't have black, so that one's meaningless. In cheap shot, when you land a gem critical hit, reduce the damage of all your opponent's gems by 50%. That's a basic one when you don't have anything better to put in. All right, so how good does Eddie work with his 5-star move? Let's put him into a tour and find out. I haven't done the hell mode for this men's division tour, so let's put him in here and see what he can do. Now, he's going to go up against one of his weaknesses right off the bat. I think this is the Randy that does it. We'll see when we start the match. But let's make sure I have everything in place here. Moves, yes. Okay. If using him in a tag team with another male superstar, any WCW would work. It gives you 1 extra point. Um, okay, so this Randy isn't either he's not running the 1 MP move. But yeah, 1 MP moves are tough because you can't, any number of submissions just aren't going to do anything. But let's go right at it. So we'll low blow him. And that one's not scaring me, so we'll take the risk and go ahead and use the wild card break there. Good. Steal some more health, even though we haven't lost any. Submission time. Remaining ones turn into color turn gems, so get rid of the blacks. And he uses purple, as do I, so I don't want to mess with them. We'll put the last one here on that red one. Okay, now after it finishes reshuffling, this is where this move is so much better than the monkey flip. So I'm looking for greens to make, or I'm sorry, purples to match, which I could move these two columns and get these purples, or blues. Swapping these two would get the blues, and I'd have them move again. Or if I had that eternal positivity belt, I could look for blacks as well. So first we'll swap those two so I get another turn with that. Okay, another 36,000 coming up right here. And done already. Another character that gives Eddie fits is 6, because you can't use the purples because he just steals them all away. Um, in that case, you swap to blue and green moves, and he does okay, but he's not quite as efficient as this. His finisher deals with the number of color turn gems you have, and his green moves create color turn gems. So, all right, Bruno. Yeah, we got through that match with 12,000 health lost. We'll get it right back on turn one. And since we have blues to line up, we'll go ahead and use that once. Still have blues. Do it again. And no more blues to match, so we'll save that for next turn. Let's go ahead and put on the submission. All those greens are clumped together, so we'll rainbow these ones. Other options for trainers, if you don't have Zombie Lesnar, you could use Stone Cold to increase the damage done by the submission. Okay, I don't have any blues to line up this turn, but we can still line up purples. And we have a boring turn. Nothing exciting happens. Break a couple gems, but we're charged up for this turn. Steal that health back. $158. My submission does 112. So slightly out of range. Might be able to get it if I break just the right gems, but what are you doing? You haven't won yet. Be smart. Greens, yellows. You get to so used to when you're using a character following the same pattern. Like I know a lot of the early characters on tour. I know I'm going to win on turn one with the submission, so I'll just go diagonally from bottom left to upper right, and with no care to where I'm placing them. But don't do that until you have it won for sure. Okay, 42,000. So yeah, I could have done it as long as I didn't get a cascade with the column swap. But let's see. These reds here. And that'll wrap that one up. Or so I thought. Just give me extra turn to get some loot gems out of it. Okay, next up. Adam Cole. Low talent, so. And he is one of those 1 MP guys. At least I think he is. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the super kick, he's good. He's getting it every turn, regardless. There's not submissions can't do a thing about that. So someone like Technician Kofi, um, or Striker Farouk, any of those 1 MP gem sprayers. They are tough to deal with. They're not invincible, but it's a lot tougher. So we want to wreck as much yellow as we can. What do we got here? A coach like X Pac or Rikishi for purple gems would also be huge here. All right, so we're going to have the blues next turn anyway. So we'll take these yellows off of him. Steal some health. More gory special. Well, that one already got the color turn on it, so that can stay. So Eddie works great in faction feuds because of his controllability. He can get through a lot of different superstars that you come up against. He's a little bit slower though in Showdown. Um, he's not the best in Showdown because of, once again, because of his speed. Um, hot tags can become issues for him because he can't control 2 players at once. But say I use him as number one and use someone like Bam Bam or someone with a stun as number two. I could easily use the column manipulation to make sure that the stun is ready for the hot tag. I think Doink has the three column swap, which is a little bit harder to make work to your advantage. But this stays at two all the way up to its max. So it's very nice. Let's have a little bit of fun here. Swapping those two. Sets that up. And then from the extra move point, it'll still be ready next turn. Green, black, red, red, red. Pretty nice submission break here. Got the three blues here at the bottom, so we'll take them. No more blue help this time, but set up our purples. Still 241,000 to go. Gotta love Showboat Health. Okay, let's find something to break. Got the blacks in this row. I think that's my best option. And that gets him into submission range. Bump, bump. And the nice thing about Eddie too is you don't need heal packs for him. All you need is time. Go find an easy match and just where the opponent has 30, 35,000 health, steal it, slap on the submission, keep repeating until you have full health. Or you could, that's where you could swap out trainers as well and get a little bit quicker by using Roman. All right. Last but not least, okay, that one requires a Kofi. So, and my Kofi is nowhere near big enough. And against Andrade, even trying, it's not going to work. So, but there you go. That's Eddie. Let's put him into one showdown match just to show his strength or his weakness there. And in fact, we'll do what I mentioned. I'll put a stunner in slot two. Let's see if we can make this work. And we'll go up against the stunner as well. Okay, so have to do a little bit of work on this one because Parks have wrecked both of our MP. I have to be very controlled and not allow him to get purples. Okay. Steal some health back. And right now it's a safe turn. This is just silence gems, so it's a more of an annoyance than anything. So we'll get some yellow for Bam Bam. Okay, the board doesn't have anything worthwhile for me, so let's go ahead and slap on the gory. I want to focus on blacks and greens since Bam Bam needs reds and yellows. Now he'll be ready for his tag after this. All right, what do we got here? I don't think you can ask for much more than that. Go ahead and take these yellows, get the pin. It was very controlled. Um, Austin was never a threat. The only threat is if BAI would have broken the gems needed for the hot tag. But at this point, we're good as gold. We're not going to even swap anything here. That's just a little extra damage. Bring in Bam Bam. Stun. 11 blues. All the blues are in the middle. I guess I could move this one closer to the middle, but and that I don't think he's kicking out of this one. Nope. It's definitely slower than some combinations that you can use, but he provides an element of control against a lot of superstars. If you can buy yourself enough time to get to where you need to be, Eddie's a decent choice. All right, so before we head off, you see the did a roster review from my streaming account last night. Here's a quick roster review from this account. Let's go by class. Like it said for Striker, Sting is ready. I have the tokens. Just need to finish getting the levels and the moves. Striker is my weakest class, though, because you can see after him. Well, I do have Anderson at 4-star silver, but just a whole bunch of 4-star bronzes. There's another thin 4-star silver, but nothing really jumping out as that I want to work on right at the moment. Uh, X Pac would be a side project. McMahon would be a side project. And then this Alistair is a even further side project simply because I have a title belt, a legendary title belt that has to go on an Alistair, and that's the only one I have at the moment. Powerhouses. We're getting there. 4 away. And then some leveling. I believe I have, yeah, I've taken care of all the moves, so it's just levels and 4 skull crowns. Other powerhouse projects, Vader, since he's traditionally been my tag team partner for Bam Bam. Their link is 20% gem damage. And then, actually, these two classes, there is one area of weakness. I have no female strikers, and the only female showboats I have are Naya and Zombie Charlotte, way down there at 2-star gold. So when for like the Blitz, I had nothing for that slot. Tricksters, Taker, I believe. I'm 1 crown away, and then some leveling, and he could go to 5-star if I wanted. Obviously, more of a project though is Carmella, so I'll be taking her to 4 gold before I take him to 5. Might be a little bit of work done on Zombie Brock because zombies will be coming up here before you know it. And yeah, those are probably the biggest projects in my tricksters. Acrobats. Looking for Eddie. I still need a ton of stuff, so he won't be 5 silver anytime soon. So Andrade will be a project. Bailey is a project. Showboats. The weird class where my females are stronger than my males. Um, Still a bunch of stuff away before I get paged to 5 silver. 4 Sacos, though. Her 5-star move, the fall away slam, makes 3 random immobile gems into protect gems. So if you're looking to raise her from 4 to 5, hoping that she has a great move, uh, don't do it for that reason. In her case, it's just health and damage. Um, I want to level Typhoon some more because he's great when you need a healer. You team him up with anyone, um, and you can set up the gems in such a way that they can get the heal. That's what I was doing earlier with Paige. I had Paige going through the Hell Blitz, and then I'd use him to heal her. And then in one of the matches, the game crashed, and that's why they're both way low right now. I haven't felt like going back and healing them up that way. This big show I want to mess around with. Godfather as well. I need to work on this Matt at some point, get him to the 9,000 level so that I can get the, no, it's only the 5,000, but still get that second level of trainer ability there. And the one that struggling with, sitting there, 1,645 shards of Bree. It's like I could use all those shards and level her up, but I'm only 355 away from the free fuse up to 4 gold. It's so tempting to use the shards and build her up, but I'll hang on to them, and who knows, maybe I'll stumble into those last 355 and get a 4-star gold Hall of Fame that way. And then technicians, I have 2 here that I have the tokens to take one of them to 5. Actually, I'm getting pretty close to having enough tokens for both of them. Just a matter of leveling them up. And then obviously, Zombie Finn is a project because him at 9,000 helps Eddie. And then now that I got Razor, he'll be a little bit of a project as well for his trainer ability. But there you have it. A whole bunch of loot pools and some gameplay with a 5-star Eddie and a look at my roster. Hope you enjoyed this special stream this afternoon. Unless any other surprises come up, I'll be back on Friday night after SmackDown, 10 o'clock Eastern. Be sure to check out my past episodes, tinyurl.com/outlawpdgaming. I can be reached on Discord at outlawpd3842. Thank you for joining me today. I hope everyone stays safe and has a lot of success in WWE Champions. Till next time, take care. Thank you for watching.